Hello, students. Today we will study the chapter 9 of Civics of class 8. The name of the chapter is Public Facilities. First, we will study what are public facilities. Public facilities are essential facilities that need to be provided for everyone. So, the facilities which are very essential for us, the facilities which are essential for our survival and to make our life easy. These facilities are healthcare, sanitation, electricity, water supply, education, transport. All these are known as public facilities. So it is the duty of the government to provide us all these public facilities. These public facilities are essential for us and this is provided to us by government. It is the duty of government to provide us proper health care, sanitation, electricity, water supply, education, transport, etc. So in this chapter, we will study about particularly water supply with the reference of the city Chennai. So in this chapter, we will study about the water supply with the reference of Chennai. First, we will study about the Chennai. Amu and Kumar are traveling through Chennai in a bus. As they go round the city, they observe the water facility available in different part of Chennai. Your chapter starts with an incident here. Amu and Kumar, two brother and sister, were traveling by bus and they saw the public facility in Chennai. So they traveled from bus from different area and they saw different type of things. First they visited the area Anna Nagar. They both brother and sister are in bus. And first they came at Anna Nagar. Anna Nagar, there one person was there was a one person Ram Gopal. They saw a person Ram Gopal. So this was a very posh colony. The rich persons are living. The high profile colony is this. Government officers are living here. And they saw this is the colony of Ram Gopal. The Ram Gopal is symbol of the people living in this area, Anna Nagar. Ram Gopal was a senior government officer. Area is lush green, maintained lawn. So area is very beautiful. Lush green area it is. The lawns here are very maintained. Bungalows have tap water for major part of the day. The major part, maximum part of the day, the bungalows are having tap water. There is no scarcity of water. They are having sufficient amount of water. We cannot say sufficient means abundant amount of water. One day, on the day when water supply is inadequate, if the water supply is not proper, if any day, Mr. Ram Gopal speaks to senior officers and water tanker is easily arranged. So here the area Anna Nagar, where the people like Ram Gopal are living, there is no shortage of water. This area is very posh colony. It is a full of with greenery. Maintained lawns are there. Bungalows are having maximum part of day they are having tap water. There is no shortage of water. If in case any day there is a no tap water provided, the water tanker is easily available for them. So we can say in Anna Nagar there is a no shortage of water. People are using water abundantly. Now now the bus moves to Melapore. Melapore, here the person like Subramaniam is living. Now what is there in Melapore? Water shortage is there. In this Melapore there is a water shortage. This area gets municipal water supply once in 2 days. Here the situation is different from this area Anna Nagar. Here the bungalows are having major part of the day the tap water. Means whole day about whole day they are getting tap water. And here in Melapore, what is the condition? The area gets municipal water supply once in 2 days. They are getting water supply once in 2 days. There is a water shortage. Some residents have private borewell. So what happens? Some residents which are rich enough. So what they are having? They are having private borewells. There is a water shortage. Tap water comes once in a 2 days. So what happens? Some rich people have private borewell in their house, so they are not having any problem. They cope up with this situation. Borewell water is barkish. So this water is used for toilets and washing. But what is there? Borewell water is not good. It is barkish. It is little bit saline. So this water is used, and this is also black, also not good in color. So main thing is that the borewell water is not good, and it is not good for drinking and all purpose. So this water is used for toilet and washing. For another uses, water is purchased from tankers for drinking water and another thing for bathing. All the water is used. Water is brought by tankers. Now Subramaniam spends up to 500 to 600 rupees per month on buying water from tankers. So there the person Subramaniam is living there, and he spends 500 to 600 rupees per month for the water tanker. For drinking water, residents have water purification system. Here the residents are rich enough that they can cope up the shortage of water. They are having shortage of water. They are getting water twice in a day. So what they have done? They are having borewells in their home. They purchase tankers. They are not having any problem. They are rich enough to spend money on per tankers. For drinking water, they are having water purification system. Now here the condition water shortage is there. The people are rich enough to cope up with this situation. Another, the bus moved to Madipakkam. Madipakkam, here the person is living, the name of person is Shiva. Shiva lives on rent on the first floor. So here Madipakkam area, Shiva is living in the first floor of the building. He gets water once in 4 days. Here the situation is more bad. He gets water once in 4 days. Shortage of water is one major reason why Shiva can't bring his family to Chennai. Shiva is living alone here. She can't his she can't bring his family in Chennai. Why? Because there is a shortage of water. For drinking, he buys bottled water. For drinking, he purchases bottles from the market. Here the condition of Shiva is little bit bad. Now last, that is they are in the worst situation, that is the side pit. Padma was living there. Inside in the side pit, Padma was there. What was her condition? We will see. She lives in a slum. She is very poor. Padma is very poor, and she lives in a slum. She pays rupees 650 per month for the hutment. Hutment means jhuggi jhopdiyan, we can say. She pays rupees 650 per month for the hutment, which has neither a bathroom nor a tap. She is living in a hutment. She pays rent 650 rupees, and in this hutment she is not having bathroom. She is not having tap water. There is a common tap for 30 hutments in which water comes from a borewell. So there is a common tap for 30 hutments. Means in if we see that in one hutment one family is living, at least 4 to 5 members are there in each family. So there are 30 hutments and there is only one common tap where water comes from borewell. The situation is very worst here. Now what happened? For for 20 minutes twice daily, in which water comes from borewell 20 minutes twice daily. Here there are 30 hutments are there. There is a common tap over there, and there water comes for 20 minutes twice daily. Means 30 families are having only 40 minutes of water in a common tap. Now you can imagine what is the situation of that area. Each family gets maximum 3 bucket of water in this time. If the family is available to collect water for 20 minutes evening and morning, each family maximum can get 3 buckets of water. The same water is used for washing and drinking. This three bucket of water each family has to use for drinking also and for other purpose also. They have to use this 3 bucket of water in drinking also, for bathing, cleaning utensils, washing the clothes. Whole family they are having only 3 buckets of water. So you can see that what is the worst situation. In summers the flow becomes a trickle, so the one family gets water only at the cost of another. Already they are getting only 3 buckets of water, and when there is summer, there is a the force of water is very slow. Now one family can get water in the cost of another. One day one family get water, another day another family will get water. They had to set up their turns also. So this day this family's turn, another day this family's turns. So already they are having 3 buckets of water. It is very short. And in summer the situation is worst. They can get water in the coast of one family. People have to wait long hours for water tankers. Government try to supply them water by water tanker, but water tanker is not easily available to them. They have to wait long hours for the water tanker. Now we have studied the three area, this is water supply in Chennai in three areas. If we say about Anna Nagar, abundant of water, no water shortage. Melapur, Subramaniam, there is a water shortage, but the people are able to cope up with. Madai Pak here, the people like Shiva, they are living alone just because they are not able to bring their family there just because of water shortage. And in the Sedapet, here the situation is worst. People are having not water. So these are the condition of water supply in Chennai. Thank you.